All right, good morning, good day. Welcome back to the African Crypto Warlord. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we'll be looking into Bitcoin once again, given it's been a little bit bullish the last 2 days. Our previous analysis, all our targets have hit. So let's get to it. More than likely by the time we get back to the 1 minute, she'll be here or she'll be down here. Otherwise, there's a little drive of like a bull div to form somewhere here. Irregular, degular. Anyway, there we go, coming into our target. So let's get this started. Not that one. We're going to start on the Bitcoin challenge. So after my last analysis, pretty much this one, with all the liquidation things in GIF mode over here, I did 522 trades that day, gain of 2%. The crypto challenge is to do 1% day trading a day, and had a end day with $738.50. And then every day that I have been trading, this might be 2 days off, 753 with a 2% gain, another 777 with a 3% gain, and then yesterday, I think it was, or 2 days ago, we took it from 777 to 806. And then today, that was at a 3.81. That was a very good day. And then here we took it to $832 today. So from 806 to 832. Here is the general mathematics behind it. I've already blown the monthly target. Pretty stoked about that. I'm trying to actually chase for $900 in the next 7 days. I wouldn't mind getting to like $915. That means next month's target is very much in reach. So if you find this information helpful, please do smash your face on the like button. Thank you to the homies that did. Freaking awesome, man. It pumped the YouTube channel, YouTube page video to like 300 views. That's very rare for me. So let's cut the bullshit and let's figure out if it's a bear honey trap. There's a retreat in on the 1 minute and getting flung up. Is it bearish? Is it bullish? I'm finding it very volatile in a range. So I'm going to try capture this range today, knowing that tomorrow it's going to pull back down. Let's get into it. So 21 day. 21 day is we pretty much pull the direction of Bitcoin off of volatility. So if volatility is contracting, was positive correlated, it means small candles down. As you can see on that 1 minute, that wasn't a small candle down. That was quite a big one up. But here's a good target to look at for the next 13 days, 20 or 34 days. There's a target up here which it's already hit. But if it can hold above 65,385, maybe this market does continue to the upside. All right, so we'll just leave that there for now. Then we have Bitcoin on the 14-day. Everything is mean reverting down, still small candles down. I am guessing tomorrow will be a pullback. Here we have the 7-day. So when we last left off, we were talking about this white line on the 7-day. As you can see, it's come up and nearly touched it. Where's this line sitting on Poloniex? It is sitting at $63,484. Any holding above there, I do look for a push into this cone, will be the closest, into this cone on the top left over here, into 67,362. But it's going to have to hold above here for about 7 to 14 days in order for it to seriously turn around. As you can see, these 7-day DLP has mean reverted to the upside. That's where our push came from today. But it can be capped off at this $63,485 target. So it really needs to hold above there for a long-term continuation to the upside long-term. 3-day. All right, 3-day is technically in sneaky pump mode, but it only gets that if it can close this 3-day above and the next 3-day above 63,211. All right. 7-day and 3-day are speaking the same language of up. If it does want to rip really quickly, there is a target here to 65,537. The problem is this RO is already expanded and is above mean reversion, but at least on the reverse wave tendies, price is currently below it. Okay, this one is pretty much right at it. So it might get faded. It might not be able to set a new higher high, as we say. The 21 day is still down. Anything that gets bought up gets sold into. So on the next 3-day print, I expect this orange line to be a little bit lower. Just call it around about here, $65,150. And that's your next lower high, right? Any failures below this, where the current candle is, I do look for a return back down to $61,036. 24-hour, there is another 24-hour target here. So we're getting 63,500, 63,400s. Again, that is technically a lower high here. It did set a little higher high. And then if you know market dynamics, it sets a higher high. It may want to go see if it can still set a lower low. And if not, set a lower high. All right, so there is this here at 63,600. Direction on the 3-day is sneaky pump. This is technically in pump mode. It is soon to be in a trend. I'd say this thing gets into full-blown trend if it starts if it can hold above 63,677, 12-hour. 12 hours catching positive drift, but it's starting to fade off over here. Just look for any closes above this JMA for continuation. Ultimate power mean. Any closes above 62,551, fine. Maybe tomorrow that will more than likely be about just the daily VRE is going to be sitting in here, I suppose, 62,000 odd. Any closes above there, there could be some continuation to the upside. 6-hour is technically in pump mode, still trying to sit in this trend to the upside. 6-hour target 63,484. Already crossed over, even though it is a green candle. Our RO is pretty much saying returns are starting to decay. What's that thing's target that it pretty much smoked perfectly? There we go. So 6-hour starts turning around to the downside. Any closes below 63145. Okay. It's going to be a very, very hard day to try and nail this down, but we'll do our best job at it. 3-hour is in technically a sneaky positive drift with a trend behind it. Any closes below 62985 on the perps, I do look for downside. All right, 90 minutes, this is good. Okay, so 90 minutes can be able to define this rather good. Now, what can we see? Any closes below 63,123, I do look for a pullback to the other side of the cone, somewhere down here, other side of the reverse wave tendies at 62,002 or 61,000. Now, that's quite a far way away. Given that this has been pretty much our daily range, I'm looking for a target here at 62 grand. Tomorrow, so in the next anywhere from the next 4 to 8 hours from now, I would say I would be expecting a pullback over here. All right, if it can hold above here, then gravy. 45 minutes, and that thing is starting to hit negative drift. There is mean reversion coming through. Let me put these ones on the top right. All right, what negates this negative mean reversion? Candle close above 63,131. Now you see we're hitting that 6-hour target. That will negate this and allow DLP to mean revert. DLP gets bearish or turns around if you start closing below, let me click the orange, if you start closing below $63,014. So a nice little range over here. Gonna be quite hard to scalp. 15 minutes. Yeah, we're going to throw these cones on, baby. This is my pride and joy. All right. Hold above this white line. Go to the orange line, 63,754. or 63,548. So it's a 6-hour target that it's actually, that there is some quantitative analysis here. Close below this white line at 63,069. We do look for that 62,189 target. That's where I am guessing the next daily VRE prints. So that's actually a short down to below the weekly VRE that's just printed. I do expect sometime in this week for another retest in this region. If it doesn't, well then wow, Bitcoin might be $5,000 away from this price into that 7-day Laplace distribution cone on the top left. All right, this cone, let me zoom out so you can see how it operates. Varies off. General rules, guys. The game is, it ranges between the pink, and if it's above the pink, then it's technically bullish. Anytime it, let's say in this case, it broke it to the downside, it didn't hit the blues. All right, did we hit blues here? We did. We hit one blue here. So this would be my ultimate downside target, somewhere down here. All right, which is currently sitting at 58 grand. All right, that's if we start failing below this VRE mean. Let's just be super precise. It doesn't look like it. This thing is looking a little bit bullish. This is 6307. Starts failing below there. I do look for that touch for tomorrow, at least somewhere here. Holds above here, it might want to go mean revert to 63,752 or 64,000. Now, where's this top side of the pink side? Because now if we can hold above here, well, then it's going to shoot up here rather quickly. 65,800. Now let's go put it on this cone over here on the far right, which has done good work, to be brutally honest. And it's whatever Einstein theory or whatever it was. What happens to the one side must happen to the other. So technically this thing should start ramping up. But I'm looking for tomorrow to at least have a bounce here before this observation plays through. But anyway, if we hold above these orange lines on the far left, over here, if we hold above 63,735, let's do a quant. That's a 65.8 target, but it's blue line for blue line, guys. And that target is a stupid number up here at $77,000. Okay, given it did hit the outside of the cone, that's a brand new high at about $83,000. Just gotta hope that it don't flash. Its natural mean reversion is up here to 70 grand. Am I thinking this right now? Not really, no. I have an untouched VRE target. Let me open this. Let me open this one up. I have an untouched VRE target down on the bottom here that I'm very stickler about. Alright. So, where's that bitch? That bitch is down here. Alright. 58,532. That's pretty much now in line with the blue over here. Let's just put that in screen. Yeah, so it's maybe 14th of May, midday. The target becomes viable over here. And that target gets breached if you start failing below 62.11. So I'm sorry that I can't give you the best of direction today. But these 15-minute cones should be able to help you out a bit. Any closes above here, I do get bullish to the upside. Any closes below here, I do look for a touch to the pink. Fail the pink, we have this target demarcated. Hold above this blue line, we rush for a 65 grand. All right, this might get a little bit choppy. Let's go check the 5-minute. Not that it's going to make any relevance by the time this is uploaded. That's technically in sneaky pump mode. We'll have to define that on the 2. So I'm looking for a lift up. What's this? That is that lift trying to push through into negative drift. So it's pumping itself into a dump mode. 2-minute has got positive drift. A lot of signal processing to head. Break that orange line, rip up. 1 minute. It's technically down. It has had its bounce. Failure here at 63,107 if it was to get bullish. Otherwise, I'd be out of the trade down here at 63,083. If you found this information helpful, please do smash the like and subscribe button. I'm sorry that this one isn't as perfect as the other ones were. Let's go look into Bitcoin dominance. USDT dominance. This is on a 15-minute. Any closes below 4.95%. Sure, it can dump down to 4.76, which is actually making Bitcoin bullish. So as this dumps down, Bitcoin gets bullish. If it does hold above here, like tomorrow's target that I'm talking about, I do expect a touch into 5.01%, and I'm guessing that's where this one's daily VRE is, which is this line here. Like as soon as they print their magnets on any time frame. So that magnet was obviously cleared twice, but I do think that there's another dump for Bitcoin as this thing bounces off here to the upside. All right. If you found this information helpful, please do like and subscribe. African, Unicorn, Warlord, out. Much power. Stay fucking wow. Last thing. If you want access to the tools, you'll see there's in this video description, there's access to the Discord, which gets you access to these tools. There's pro tools, there's free tools. I'd recommend learning the free tools, these laws that I have here. And then there's also a Discord link to my private Discord where I chat shit and I update I just talk to my friends, my old friends. And I'll update you guys with these things. Where is it? Update you with these things on my challenge. So for example, today I did 758 trades, 6.5 hours, 3.13%, $25.25. Pretty good day. Over traded today, plus 200 trades. It was very hard trying to catch the dips. Bears still run the show. They are suckering the bulls out. So it's every I don't know. On the 1 minute candles, they pump and they get sold into. So taking them to the butchery, the bulls. Trying to trade the dips was a little hard. Felt like it was very trappy. A lot of noise in the dips here. Exchange also not the fastest today. Some days I was lucky, or some trades I was lucky to have it on my side. Other times I was just entering and exiting at the same price, or buy and it would pump the price and fill me. Caught the majority of the pumps, and I wanted to make 25%, $25 extra today, so that would have been 50. High expectations, so I can smash this target in the next 14 days. So I really want to get to about $900 in the next 4 days. So I got to find $70. It should be doable. Much power. Stay fucking wow.